From education, thousands of report cards were set to be collected today, but due to technical issues with the LMS system, Director of Education Marcellus Taylor says those collections for public school students from grades 1 to 11 have been delayed 2 weeks. While he apologized for the inconvenience, Taylor says once the initial issues are addressed, he anticipates the end product will be an improvement. He says several factors led to the delay of the timely distribution of those report cards.
We have on one end some systems issues around the transfer of grades from the LMS to the EMIS, and then in some instances we have some user error where people haven't necessarily put the grades in, or they haven't put them in correctly or whatever. And then we have one or two design issues with the actual way the report card will present. And so rather than send out something that has, mistakes and errors and so forth, we want to take the time to make sure that we get this all sorted out so that when we present a report card, it's a report card that is reflective of the high standard of what schools are used to doing.
Well, Taylor says with the move from a manual to a digital system and the fact that they are also developing it as they go along, they expect some growing pains. The education director says he's optimistic all issues will be resolved within 14 days and the public will be notified when those report cards can be collected.
There will be one or two hiccups along the way, but at the end of the day, we are resolved and committed to advancing what we do in education to digitize these things. And at the end of the day, even some of these same report cards will be able to be emailed to parents. And so that would be some benefits that we didn't have before. Also, once people begin to use the LMS more, put the grades in on time and so forth, all of these processes will become smoother, easier for the teachers, and easier for parents, because parents will have access and they can see grades as the term moves along, so that everyone will be aware of what's going on. Everyone can support the children as they need to.
Cary's Fabric and Uniform Store is not just your leading uniform store. Cary's has a huge selection of beautiful beaded laces and embellished fabrics perfect for weddings, proms, and evening dresses. Also find stretch lemurs, stretch taffetas, scubas, neoprenes, upholstery fabrics, men's suiting material, and a whole lot more. Find evening bags, gloves, and rhinestone jewelry. That's Cary's Fabric and Uniform Store on Mackey Street, a designer's paradise.